For any of our listeners out there who have never heard of Tesla or don't know what you do, can you maybe just tell them what it is you guys do?
Yeah, we don't make car software. That's the first thing people usually ask.
Yeah.
Like, it's way cooler than that.
Yeah. So Tesla, at the end of the day, people are like, how did you get the name? I'm an engineer. I'm a nerd. I liked Tesla, the person, not the car company. I like the car company too, but it wasn't directly related to that. And I came up with an idea of 3 products way back in 2008. One of them was going to be called Teslar, add R to it, about exception software. And like, what the hell is an exception? Well, in banking, if you've ever bought a house or bought a car, you signed a bunch of paperwork. Believe it or not, there's somebody at that bank that has to look at all that paperwork and say, did you do it right? And if you did anything wrong or anything was missed, we called that an exception. And so Teslar was originally created to help bankers figure out on paper processes what was missing. And it's grown from there. Today, essentially, I think we help over half the banks in this state, 33 states and counting, we have banks in. And essentially, we do everything you could imagine from the start to the end of a loan. So everything from the first day they meet you, putting it in like a CRM, to making the actual document you sign, et cetera. And we do all things in between. So it's a lot of, I would call it nothing fancy or beautiful on that you see as the user, but very critical for especially community banks. So how does a bank down the street with 100 people compete with the Bank of America? So the bank down the street has maybe $1 billion in assets if they're a bigger community bank. But JP Morgan is $3 trillion in assets.
Yeah.
So that's a massive scale difference there. How do you let them compete? It's technology. That bank can have the right tech so that they can service you anywhere in the country, the same as Bank of America. And that's our job. Our job is to help community banks have the technology to compete against the big banks so that they're still there. Because at the end of the day, if you need a small business loan, you're starting out, you'll have a lot easier time getting that loan from a community bank than you would from a big bank.
Yeah.
Because they're willing to look at you as a person, the community, what's it look like, instead of just what does the computer model say the likelihood of you paying back.